G'day, my name is George. Today I'm going to take you through a virtual tour of the vehicle in front of you. It's the Hilux Sr5. It's in the Nebula Blue. It's a 4-cylinder 2.8 turbo diesel engine. It's currently done 48,309 kilometres and its drive away price is 54,990. It's in immaculate condition. I'm going to take you around it and show it to you. Inside the car, outside the car, we try and give you the most transparent viewing of the car we can. We don't try and hide anything. If there's any marks or scrapes on it, you will see it. We try and give you the most, transparency is the key for what we do here. So, just before I jump into the car, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about us. We are Pacific Toyota. We are one of 2 pre-owned sites here in Cairns, North Queensland. We have over 200 cars in stock at any given time. One of the largest heavyweight dealer networks in Australia. We're top 6. All the vehicles you see here we can finance. We can offer all different types of finance for you. We take trade-ins on all different vehicles as well. And just across the road here, we also have our new vehicle sales for Toyota and also for Lexus. So we're a fully fledged dealership. Here is our service department and our parts department as well. And if you look at all the solar panels up top there, we are one of the greenest dealers going around as well. It's fantastic. But obviously you want to know about the car, so I'll start at the front of the car. As you can see, it's parked on the front of the lot, which is where we keep our prime stock. I'll give you a look around the vehicle, make sure you get to see everything about it, and give you just a clear and transparent view of it. So I'll start at the front bumper. I'll try and get close for you because this is where we tend to see a lot of stone chips on the cars. This is a 2017 model. The front bumper on this looks absolutely immaculate. Again, if I do see anything, I will bring it to your attention. Looks fantastic. Not one stone chip on that, that's great. Still over the bonnet as well. There's a tiny little mark here. I think it might just be on the top of the, yeah, it's just on top of the paint, nothing on that. Wow, the front of this is actually in pristine condition. I can't even give you one little fault on it. That's amazing. It's a credit to the former owner. Take a look down the side here. Take a look at the tyres. Tyres in great condition, plenty of tread on that. No gutter rash on the rims or any scoring. I'll give you a look down the side of the panel as well. It's often a good way to spot any dents or any scratches. Again, not real much to offer. I can see a little bit here. So tiny. That's something we could definitely brush. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I think that's on top of the paint as well. That's coming off. Just needs a bit of a clean. Not much to report there whatsoever. As you see, it's got the chrome mirrors, chrome door handles to match. We do have the indicators on the side so that everyone can see, no matter what angle you come from. We do have the side steps, which are standard on this model. Back tyres, again, plenty of tread on that. Rims look in amazing condition. This car looks absolutely brand new. Fuel flap is on the left hand side, which is the safe side if you ever need to fuel up at the side of the road. You'll notice it does have the chrome sports bar on the back and it has the hard lid tonneau cover. The hard lid tonneau cover will open from here and it's on struts, so very easily opened with one hand. And again, looking inside, painted body, not a scratch on there, looks absolutely immaculate. We've got the chrome door handle on the back here as well. A little bit of scoring on the tailgate, but nothing too stressful. Amazing condition. Whoever's had this is really just taking care of it. And there's a light in here as well for night time. It's all genuine parts on that as well. It's a Toyota product, so if you do need any spare parts for that, you can order them. We do have the chrome rear step on the rear bar, tow bar as well, 7-pin round connection. Again, all genuine Toyota accessories. Again, back end completely immaculate, nothing to report in here. The car is in pristine condition. It's only done 48,000 Ks, so the person that owned it more likely just drove it to work and back, I would suggest. Great condition. Just check the tyres on this side. Again, perfect, nothing to report on the tyres. There's plenty of tread on them. Rims perfect. I'll give you a look down this side of the body as well. A little scratch there actually, just check that. Just here, give you an idea of size. Oh, you know what, actually that's just on the paint as well. It's just a little bit of a mark on the paint that's coming off. When I do these virtual tours, I don't always get one as good as this, so it's an absolute pleasure to do a virtual tour on this car. There's a couple of little marks there, little hairlines, but you know, nothing too stressful again. Tyres, plenty of tread. Rims in great condition. I'll give you a look inside the vehicle now. So that is the tow bar tongue you can see there. Slides in at the back when you want to use it. We do have the speakers in the back. We have the cup holders, electric windows, grab handle, central locking. Just give you a look on the floor and the seats. Again, absolutely immaculate. When you're looking at the interior, you're really looking for things like tears or stains or, you know, marks, but in this car, absolutely nothing. Cup holders there, immaculate. Give you a look at the roof lining as well. Sometimes kids put their fingers up there, you know, but perfect condition. It's like new. Now, we do have 2 keys for the vehicle. They are remote keys. So when you go up to the car, you want to enter it, you push this button, it will lock the car. If you want to open it, unlocks. You never need to take the keys out your pocket at any time. When you jump in to start it, we do have a push button start here. As long as the key is inside the vehicle, the car will start with your foot on the brake. So I'll jump in, I'll give you a quick look before we're on the door cards here, before I jump in. Full master controls, electric mirrors, you can fold the mirrors in, lock the windows, central locking, and you have full control over all the windows in the car. I'm just going to jump inside and we'll start it up. So just pop the keys in here. Just going down a touch. Now I'll show you the cluster here. Now there's only 2 lights on here. One is the handbrake light on the left there, the P, because the handbrake's on, and the one on the right flashing is because I'm not wearing a seatbelt. Nothing else to report on there. You can see it's done 48,309 is the amount of k's travelled. On your steering wheel here you've got audio and telephone controls. You can have 5 telephones on the one system here through your head unit, which I'll talk to you about in a second. You can play your music, send and receive text messages, make and receive phone calls. You've even got voice recognition. It'll ask you what you want to do. You can say call John Smith, or, you know, take me to Main Street, wherever it might be, and it will go through the sat nav as well, all done through voice recognition. This side is all about your multi-information display, which is up here. There is a lot of information up here if I just sift through it on the vehicle. What you can see, telling you how it's driving, how far you've got to go, what you're listening to, any warnings the car wants to bring to your attention, and then you've got the settings, which, you know, you can manipulate a lot of things to customise to your liking. You've got the cruise control just here. You have your push button start, you have your idle up, which won't really make any difference to your car. In colder climates, idle up is used just to get the engine running a bit quicker, to get it lubricated faster in the mornings. We do have a cup holders that pop out right in front of the vents here, and also on the passenger side, which is a great position if you've got a cold drink and if you've got a hot drink. Cup holders in the centre. Talk you through your head unit here. So this is the home screen. So you're on the home screen just here. You've got satellite navigation, audio and telephone. Now we don't have a telephone connected at the moment, but it is there for when you have your phone connected. If I go into applications, it gives me everything: navigation, audio, telephone. Text messages will come up as well when we have our phone connected. Eco tells you all about how the car's been driven. Obviously we haven't done anything yet, so it's using very low fuel consumption. This will give you a live feed bar here, telling you how much you're using as you're pushing the pedal, so keep you seeing exactly what you've got going on there, and obviously how far your range will take you. Setup, everything's customizable to yourself. You can do it any way you like. Won't go too deep into that for you. And you have trips, calendar, parking, weather, places. These all come under what we call Toyota Link. You can have Toyota Link as an app on your phone. You can utilize these things as well, which is fantastic. Aircon, very straightforward. How hard you want it to blow, what temperature, you can do it by 0.5 degree, the direction of flow, you know, recirculation or fresh air, and front demister, rear demister, and you can turn it off. Full 4-wheel drive, so we are in high 2 at the moment. You can go into high 4 and low 4, gives you a low range. You have a rear diff lock is standard on this car, and downhill assist control as well, which will get you out of trouble on a slippery hill. Traction control can be turned off if you wish. You have 2 charging points, and you also have eco mode and power mode. Right now we're in normal mode. You can go eco and it will save you fuel. You can go power, it will give you a bit more oomph when you're driving. Just going into the into reverse. You see the camera, very large screen, very clear, you can see everything in it, and there's some guidelines there to assist you. When you have your tow bar tongue, you'll be able to see it just about here, so you can actually reverse up to a trailer, you can see it the whole way. Makes a big difference. Most people put it in drive when you're driving. You can go selective if you wish and go through the gears manually, up a gear, down a gear, you choose. Most people put it in drive. Obviously the handbrake here, we have a little pocket here, and you have your center dash console. Has a 220 watt, 220 volt, 100 watt inverter in here as well, or anything you want to plug in, which is great. I've left the service book out here because I want to give you a little bit of a look at that, just to show you the servicing on it. I checked it before I came in. This vehicle has not missed a service. It's completely up to date. So, geez, sorry, just open. It's hard to do this with one hand. Just give me 1 second there. Okay. So it should be serviced every 6 months or every 10,000 Ks, whichever occurs first. So the first one was done at, which would be the 10,000, was done at 11,433. The 20 was done at 19. The 30 was done at 36, so we let it go a little bit there, and he brought it back in again. The 40 was done at 40, and the last one has just been done, the 50 has been done at 48, so we're currently at 48,309, so it's just been serviced. Full up-to-date books, all the original books with the car are in there as well, or the owner's manual and such like. We do have a second glove box here, which also is a little vent in there, which lets the aircon pass through, so it becomes a cooler box. So aircon just taps into the side here, and the aircon blows into the box, keeps it nice and cool, so anything you have in there can be kept cool. Just give you a look at the interior here as well. So dash, immaculate. You know, there's not much I can tell you about this car other than it is like brand new. It's in exceptional condition, it's priced well. It's only just came up, so I'm expecting it to go pretty quickly. So I'll just turn this off, we'll jump out, and I'll pop the bonnet. Just give you a quick look at the driver's seat as well. Absolutely immaculate. It's like a brand new car, there's nothing more I can say about it. There is a little bit of carpet burn there for people's feet, but you probably put mats on top of that anyway. But worth noting. We say we do work off transparency, we don't try and hide anything from you. Pop this up. Do you know exactly what you're expecting to see in here? The car has not missed a service, it's been very well, very regularly maintained. And even just the body itself will show that. There's not a scratch on this thing, it's immaculate condition. Perfect car for whoever wants to buy it. So let's pop this down. So that is the car, 2017 SR5 Nebula Blue, done just over 43,000 Ks, 54,990 drive away. If you have any more questions on the car, please give me a call. I'm more than happy to answer any questions I can. My name is George, and I really hope you enjoyed your tour. Thank you.